or 27 different elements have to be present for turquoise to even form.
Isn't that interesting? All right, so we're gonna move on, and now we're gonna go to turquoise girls, your heart. Here we go. It's Campitos Turquoise. And this is a bypass ring. And by the way, it's slightly adjustable, even though we do have all sizes. So if you need to squeeze it out or squeeze in a little bit, be careful, but you can. 5 through 12, we have 160 available. Wow, you really didn't do a lot of these. And I just want to point out, if you love that high blue, that stunning blue, we're going to give you the item number of this necklace, because I think it looks fantastic together. So I see 2 different tones of blue in the ring.
And,
is that true?
What you have here is, like in the Campitos, this is what they call Campitos Blue Ice. This is another one of these turquoise rough materials that comes out of our private collection. This mine closed, well, actually the Mexican federal government closed it. They shut it down. And when they did, we were able to get kind of the last 2 loads that I'm aware of that came out of it. Wow. Now, with Campitos, that's a perfect, the perfect example of what we do in the collection that we've acquired. With the Campitos, you see there, look how clean this material is, right?
It's gorgeous.
You see kind of like the little black matrix on that? That's actually iron pyrite. It's one of the few mines that you actually see the iron pyrite. You can actually see it in the material.
That's so cool.
Look at that. See the pyrite?
Oh, yeah. Here,
you can see the pyrite in it.
Everybody's like, yeah, what are you all looking at?
Well,
We're like, that's great. But you want to see it. Look at that right there, right?
Is that cool? And that's how this comes out. It's just a really unique formation. A lot of this material now is being sold for Sleeping Beauty turquoise. They're cutting it into cabs. They're selling it Sleeping Beauty.
Well, it's such a pretty blue.
Yeah,
geez.
but I'm not going to tell you it is when it's not. Okay,
no,
it's not Sleeping Beauty, but it's still very rare. You'll just only see things like this. This ring truly is a piece of wearable art. This is, if you look at the complexity of this design, okay, think about this, where the silversmith made this, the lapidarist hand cut each one of those. Those are all 3-dimensional beads. Do you know how much time and effort and skill it takes to actually do each one of those in this bypass design and make it fit perfectly? This is really a ring that's wearable art. I know it's more expensive than what, a lot of our rings, but in the reality of it is, I doubt if you went out and you went to Scottsdale, if you went to Sedona, if you went to Santa Fe, if you went to Taos, you went to the areas that I hang out in, you would see something like this.
I think I'd be nervous and
in somebody's
scared.
gallery.